Hi there, thanks so much for being here. My name's Kathleen and I'd like to offer a practice today on gratitude. Before we get started, if taking a deep breath is helpful for you and you'd like to join me, let's just take a deep breath in with a sigh out. Nice deep breath in. I've been doing a lot of those lately and I would highly recommend them as many times as you'd like to work them into your day. Anyway, when we think about the mind, it's helpful to remember that the mind is made up of habits. And the more we exercise certain habits, the more our mind is inclined to do those habits. This can be both pleasant kind of thinking and unpleasant kind of thinking. So for example, if we are in the habit of worrying about a particular thing, we're going to get very good at doing just that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some things require some attention and care. The challenge is, if we're not paying attention, we get caught up in them and they start to repeat themselves, kind of like a loop. And to get out of them almost feels like, oh no, why would I do that? I really need to be thinking about that. So it's helpful to, once in a while, ask yourself that question. Do I need to be thinking about that right now? And then we can create other types of habits, and gratitude is one of them. So a practice that I've been doing recently, when I notice my anxious and worried mind, a lot of the what ifs and what will I do when kind of thoughts, I notice that's just thinking. I pause and I bring to mind something I'm grateful for. So that's one way of doing it. Another way of doing a gratitude practice that I use pretty frequently to put myself to sleep at night when I have a lot on my mind is starting with the letter A. What am I grateful for? And then making your way through the alphabet. And then if you wake up in the middle of the night, you can just pick off where you left off. And if you really want to deepen that, you can sit for a few moments, contemplate, why am I grateful for this? And then move on to the next letter. But for today, I'll guide you through just kind of an envisioning practice on gratitude. So you can do this sitting anywhere comfortably. You could do it informally as you move through your day, but this will be a formal practice. So just take a few moments to sit yourself comfortably in any way that's supportive, maybe leaning back or even lying down is a nice option. Feel free to take a moment to close your eyes. And if you'd like to take a few deep breaths, maybe a little extra attention on the exhales. Just letting them empty out. Maybe the jaw softening. Maybe the shoulders softening. And pausing for a moment to become aware of the points of contact to the ground or the seat beneath you. Just sensing into this for a few moments as a reminder that you're here in this moment. Maybe feeling into the breath. And then when you're ready, just bringing to mind something that you are grateful for. It could be a person, an animal, a place, or really anything. It doesn't have to be monumental. It could be something small, just something or someone that you're grateful for. If it helps, bringing the image of this part of your experience to mind. And then maybe just gently noting to yourself, silently or out loud, I am grateful for this. You might even name who or what it is. I am grateful. It's okay if you're not feeling so grateful right now. We're just practicing to incline the mind towards it. So just a few more moments holding the image and maybe even how it feels in the body to bring this particular gratitude to mind. And then letting the thought and the image of this gratitude gently fade and bringing to mind something else, another person or a place or experience or some small thing. Maybe bringing its image to mind. Maybe even imagining being in the presence of it or them in this moment. And again, just gently noting, yes, I am grateful. Maybe softening the shoulders. And just sensing into this for another moment or so. And we'll bring one more experience of gratitude to mind. Maybe it's someone that's helped you along the way. Maybe it's something you unexpectedly received. Or maybe it's a small part of your day that is particularly unique to you. Just one experience that you're grateful for. And if it feels right, again, silently repeating to yourself a few times, I am grateful. Maybe naming it. I am grateful for. And then perhaps noticing how it feels in the body to be grateful for this experience. As if every muscle, every bone, and every cell in your body could welcome and sense this gratitude. And taking your gratitude deep within. I am grateful. And then, only if it feels right, offering your sense of gratitude for taking pause to take care of yourself today, to turn attention inward so that we might shine that outwardly. Maybe pausing and taking a few deep breaths or reconnecting to the points of contact where you meet the seat or the ground beneath you. And then we'll just take a deep breath together, in and out. You're welcome to stay with the eyes closed if they are, maybe gently opening the eyes. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here today, to take care of you. I am grateful knowing that each and every one of you who's taken the time to do this have just created that beautiful habit of gratitude. And remember that you can come back to it anytime you want, anytime you notice yourself maybe getting caught up in some of the other habits of the mind. And just pause and practice, just doing the best you can. Thank you so much for being here today. Hope you come visit again soon. Be well.